All right, well, the 12-volt cooler has two adapters. It's got a regular household adapter and then a 12-volt. And the nice thing is the plug is right over here. So just plug that guy in. Plug this in. And the nice thing is if I had a full cooler of food, I would have brought this in last night and plugged it into the house and got it cool. And probably would have froze some stuff to the bottom of it. So now we can just throw our regular stuff in there, and then I have an ice pack that I'll grab next. And then I can add stuff to that as we drive. And this just goes back here. Now if I had the Blue Eddy back here and I needed to charge it, that's what this situation is for, is it would just plug in and then be ready to go. And then we also have two. I forgot I had water. So we'll put that in there too. And the rest of my bags will just go here. Not as much food this time because I have some MREs left over from Bonnaroo that we're going to use. See if we can't get a full weekend of documentation this time. We're going to Mammoth March, Delaware Valley Mammoth March, where I do 20 miles hiking. I've done a terrible job of prepping for this, absolutely terrible. We're going to Lum's Pond for camp, so we're going to go pick up the camper and then drive up to Lum's Pond. And unfortunately, this is what I'm calling the technical first camping trip of the season. I did go to Trap Pond, but it was a very dry camp situation where I just kind of left the camper as it is and used it as a room. Didn't do anything, didn't use the water. So we have to turn the water on. We have to get the anode back into the hot water heater, test the hot water heater, even though we never really use it, and make sure none of the pipes busted over the winter. So it's only a 4 or 5 day camping trip, but I'm also having the itch to extend it. So I'm going to do a power test with the Blue Eddy and the solar panel and my new laptop. Let's see how much we can accomplish in a weekend.
For 27?
27. Which side is it?
Yes. Have a good one.
That's supposed to be a cabin? No way. Girl, what do you do there? Janky as setup. Oh, I hate doing it. Should have brought a stool. It's definitely not the thing to do. Like, people like to watch me in the camper already. I'm probably just staring at me trying to finger this thing into the fucking hot water heater. Got it on, as always. Too gentle. All right. Here. Also, it's like 80 fucking degrees. Last time when we fixed this, I sprayed the whole fucking shower. Granted, it's a shower, so that's fine. The shower head on the floor. Make sure these are off. Have the right click here. So the issue is that the water port on the side of my camper doesn't fit very nice because of the angle. So what I've done is I've threaded this guy in, and so this is a quick connect, and that way I don't have to worry about the angle. The thing with this guy, you can put this in, and that way, so it's tightened on and it's got water tape on it. And this goes on here. And all I have to do, instead of trying to screw it on from the ground, is do this. Perfect. Nothing dripping from here. Nothing dripping from this guy. It drips from here. Interesting. Okay. Curtains broke. And it's this guy. Here. That's fine. Sink can run. That's good. Shower? Shower is leaking. Why we leak? Why we leak? Everything's wet. I fucking hate water. I understand where you would be leaking from. Oh, there's no gasket. There's no fucking gasket in it. Well, no wonder it's fucking leaking. Where's the goddamn gasket? There she is. Gasket. The gasket has to be in there, Deanna. For this bullshit. This is going great. Note to self. I'm not gonna set up the camper at camp. And now it's fine. Now it's freaking fine. Literally fine. They're camper startup chores. We've got 2 of these lights that are rechargeable. They motion sensitive, so there's one that goes in the bathroom, and they're USB-C. Everything in the camper is almost USB-C, so you don't have to have extra cords. It stays up there. And then this one, I can just plug in, and I leave it on top of the oven for when we come in. That way the bugs don't come at you. And then it just charges. Love this thing. And then solar lamps, I got 2 of them. This one I got at a yard sale for $2. This one I've had since like 2009, and it's a D light, and it's really not that bright. But this solar panel has never failed me. So this will go outside somewhere. This one will go on the campfire, and then this one will go in the screen room. Meanwhile, we've been leaking outside. Okay. It was just for me leaving this open over winter. So then this should clear out. It's going really well. The camper is really shaky lately. I can't figure out why. Alright, it's next day. I think I left off at the water heater being a disaster, which ended up being fine. Last night I had to work, so I worked out in the screen room until it got too cold. And I had been sitting at the tent, and I heard what I thought was the heater going off. And granted, yesterday it was 80 degrees, so I was very confused, and I didn't think anything of it. And I ended up having to go inside to pee. Realized the heater and the air conditioner were both on at the same time. So I had gone in, and by that time it actually dropped down to 50 degrees. So I went ahead and I just turned off the air conditioner because I was going to be cold anyway. And when I went to go to bed that night and plugged the air conditioner back in for the fan, it wasn't working, and I almost had a meltdown about it. But thankfully, I did not let myself be a little bitch about it, and I went ahead and got a couple of YouTube videos going, and I'm not sure how I got it to work, but the fans were stuck, and the way I fixed it was not supposed to work, so who knows. Also have a leak coming from the under part of the camper, either from a fitting or from one of the holding tanks. And I'm not really excited about that. So that sounds like a project for after the hike, or maybe not now. Maybe not now at all. Right now we're gonna go to the cidery and have some Mediterranean food, so it's pretty exciting. I think I can find it. Yeah. Alright, night before the hike. I don't want to say I'm anxious. I'm not feeling it. But I feel like I'm packed better this time. I did a shit job of hydrating today. I tried. I really did. And then we drank alcohol and I gave up. And then I had my own campfire by myself and then drank more. My goal for tomorrow is to get there as early as I'm allowed. If I remember correctly, I can get there as early as 30 minutes before my start time, and my start time is 6:45. And my start time doesn't actually matter to me, like it doesn't matter what time I start, but my roommate goes with us, and she walks fast. So I start ahead of her, and then hopefully getting a head start. So last year she met me at mile 8. So I'm gonna go take my bedtime medication. There's only so much packing that I can pre-do. So I put the Camelback in the refrigerator. I put ice cubes. I got the half circle cubes from my people on Tribute, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the big cubes in before I leave, and a couple of them in my water bottle bag. Morning. This will be on my shoulder. I have cold water. Half of a round one. Got extra. Great. And then one for my cocktail when I get home. You want me to take a picture of you? No, I'm good. Okay. No one needs to see this. Old barn? I made it to my first shoes off break, which is at 9 miles. I made snacks and stuff. I feel okay, but I did PT for my knees, so my gait is different than what my shoes are. I think my shoes are worn out the wrong way. It's hurting my ankles, so I might try to walk in the sandals for a bit. See if that does anything. why would you put it halfway on the tree like that? And you can't
trip over every single flag.
No. I definitely at the beginning just like was like flag stomping for sure.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Here.
Right there?
Right here.
Okay.
Yes. I'll go right through you. Well, not through you. Oh, you're going this way? Yes. Thank you guys.
My life. Go back. Again. Because I keep missing them. At 14, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Because
it's closer to 13 than it is 14.
pain is temporary. For sure. Snackle Bridge?
Sure.
The snackle troll lives underneath it. Oh God.
I'll fight it.
I'm losing my mind. What?
I'll fight it.
You'll fight that troll for snacks?
Yeah.
I just want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I just want a caffeinated beverage. And a knee brace.
And a knee brace. That was weird.
Give me one of the scratch pedals.
You got everybody free and all that? Get all the water.
I can't do it this year. I look down and the blue tablets are missing. No, not those.
We just slobbered all over the leaf.